And now we play the waiting game. That's a bit loud. Let's see if I turn it. It's about as low as it'll go there. Oh no, that's lower. Hey, there we go. Anthony is Beast first. Okay. I think... Alright, I think we should begin. Hello, Dark Harbinger. Now I will just wait for chat to catch on up. Hello, Mayoniful. And since you're on such a delay, you should see things shortly, but not quite yet. Soon. Soon. Austin Morphus, hello. Alright, I will begin. I will write into chat right now. I am writing into chat. Viewers, choice. Pick art, music, chat view on or off. Hello, Eric F. Dos Santos. So I will I thought it would be fun. Everyone chooses how they would prefer to see things. Hello, Eggy Diggy. If everyone decided how they wanted to see things displayed, so, or not even displayed, but what do you want? So first off, what music would you prefer? If you don't have any preference, then I'll just keep playing what I'm currently playing. Hello, Iron Tiss, Chris Burra. I know you. So if you have any preference for music, then go ahead and choose one from this beautiful list here. Pick if you want chat on or off, and then like the view of chat on or off. I can view chat on my own screen here. It's just if you want it up here. Oh god, I don't feel good today either. And then 3, of course, is which of these art pieces you want, or we should do. And so go ahead and vote in chat. I don't think many people are going to vote, but hey, less numbers for me to sort through. That whole jazz. And since you guys are going to catch up on a stream, you'll probably have time. Are you going to make more Warframe lore vid, says Mayoniful. I don't know. Maybe. Depends if there's A, something people want me to make a video on, and B, if there's enough content to make something interesting visually on it. I don't want to just make a video where I talk over unrelated, for a long time. So while you guys catch up on stream, here are the 3 art pieces. The first is the Herald Shambler, which is very easy because it is a free... God, I gotta get into it today. Uh-oh. Computer's frozen. There we go. Oh, jeez. Whatever, I'm not even gonna bother. This Herald Shambler is a freeform robot, which means that it doesn't look like anything. It's just a big, massive shit. So that's easy if you guys want to see that. I'm kind of interested to draw it out more. I drew a little bitty sketch, like it's like half an inch tall, and it's just a massive pen ink, and I'm like, you know what, that looks like it'd be kind of cool, so I'm interested in drawing that. Techno Slum Divers is something that I was planning to start last week, but I didn't because we ran out of time. This one's medium because it's going to require me to draw parts of faces, but the only reason it's not hard is because most of them are going to be covered up by like cloth, and their heads are going to be largely obscured, so I don't have to worry too much about doing a whole lot of difficult facial work. It's still going to be hard because it's going to require some perspective and what. And then of course is Susie Manbaravan from Little Witch Academia, if you've ever seen that. I love Little Witch Academia, and Susie is the best character, so I'm interested in drawing her and seeing how I can do that. And the only reason that's hard is because it's something that can look right or wrong. So most these other ones I can draw them however the fuck I want, and no one's gonna be like, yeah, that's looks like that, because they don't exist. But Susie exists, so she's gonna be tough to draw. Exists in the sense that she looks like something. Mine Turtle. How did you create your name? My name was originally meant to be StallordLord, and then there was 5 Stallord's. There was Stallord A, Stallord B, Stallord C, Stallord D, and then Stallord E and Stallord F. And those were back when I played RuneScape, and none of them. Harold Shambler may be funny. All right, that's 1 vote for Harold Shambler. None of them. Each of the characters, the Stallards I did, had varying levels of success within the world of RuneScape, and Stallord D was the one I ended up playing the most on, so that's the one I drew from. For 3 'cause waifu. Yep, Susie's, she's a good pick. I'm kind of worried because I want to draw her with color, and I want to do something kind of interesting with like a gradient on her cloak. So that one might prove interesting. Harold, all right. That's 2 for Harold, and I don't think anyone has preference on music, so I'll just keep playing Norel, who will monetize my stream because he does that, which is fine. I don't care. I don't monetize my videos, so if that man can make more money off of me, then go for it. I just have to be careful not to play anything that will get me blocked in countries again, because apparently Nuhabe is not allowed to be viewed in the US. Thanks, Japan. So that was fun to find that out. I had to remove it from my last stream, which, well, whatever, it's only a minute or so from the last stream. What's quacking, Jimbo? Hello, King170. Alright, I will wait another... I'll type it in chat one more time. Any other votes? Let's see here. And then if not, it will be Harold Shambler. I don't know if people... I don't think people would have this full screened. And no one made any choices for music or whatnot, so... Let's vote A, Harold Shambler. Alright. Harold Shambler. Harold it is. Too late, Austin. Alright, so I'm going to turn that off. I'll just put this back up here if you see any music while I take a second here to try and sort through my sketchbooks, multiple, and find where I drew the little bastard. Because, like I said, he's half a fucking inch tall. The little sketch I drew. Buried somewhere in here in my fucking mess of a sketchbook. And I don't need it because freeform robots like he is don't really require a whole lot of anything. They're freeform robots. That's what I call them. This might take a little minute. So how are you guys doing? Tell me about your days. I'll talk to you because I'm not too entertaining on my lonesome. I need you guys to support the fucking commentary. Otherwise, I'm just going to be quite unenjoyable to watch, I would imagine. Gotta practice to fill the air constantly for 2 reasons. One is to try and prevent music matches, which is nigh impossible, but it's a good effort. And 2 is to at least make things somewhat. About the music, do you have the Warframe soundtrack Cold and Gold? Not on my computer, I do not. I can bring it up. Yes, there is a delay that is somewhat kind of long. Yeah, I still don't know how to fix that. I can... The reason I have that long fucking delay is because my internet is absolute super mega garbo. I can reduce the delay because it's just a static screen, so I don't know if there's going to be too much worry about latency or anything like that. But I have it that way because my internet is terrible, and so I don't want you guys to have to look at a horrible blurry mess. However, I will attempt to rectify that in future iterations because it's a continued complaint and a valid one at that, so I will look into that. Okay, not in that sketchbook. Good, great, glad I picked the wrong one first. opening up the smaller sketchbook, thank goodness. But still, quite a chore. This one's more full too, so it means I have to look through more shit. I mean, they're both full, but this one has a shitload of small drawings. Luckily, I know where it would be on the page. Hopefully, I didn't draw it on something else entirely, and I'm just confusing myself looking for something that does not exist. That would be embarrassing. But whatever. Nothing new here on StallordD's. Oh, found it! Haha! Okay. And again, it's a shitty stream. Well, it is a shitty stream, but it's also a shitty little sketch. But I just want it because when I originally drew it, I'm like, you know what? That looks kind of good. Alright. Resize canvas. Oh, they don't just give me the easy option. Okay. Thanks. I started trying to prove myself when it comes to drawing, doing graphics, continuing stream, and hope to learn something. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't think you will learn very much from my terrible, terrible things, but nonetheless, I hope you are happy to watch. I enjoy having people come watch me, even if they're just kind of tuned out in the other screen. It makes me feel good about myself for a little bit longer. Where are you from? Says Eric F. Dos Santos, which you can see on the screen because I have everything toggled as such. I am from the US of A. You know, for better or worse. I know some people aren't exactly fond of us. Not that I particularly blame them, but I can assure you we're not all bad. Okay, let's start going on this. Wasn't able to put my Loki art in your video because you didn't post the last stream. I did post the last stream. Also, you changed your picture. Yes, I noticed it was different. I didn't remember your stream. And I did post my last stream. You just might not be able to view it in your country. I would suggest you go post it again. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't post properly. It's probably because I had that new Habe song in my fucking video, so... Woo! Take it easy. Here for a learning experience. Alright, do you listen... Okay, I'm gonna start drawing, because I need to start fucking drawing. Do I listen to rock? I do. I listen to Chon. I am quite fond of Chon. Okay, I gotta do... Alright, that's a good spot. Okay. Let's start drawing. That's too dark. I don't like that. That's better. Am I a massive? I am a massive. Oh man. I don't listen to much rock because, admittedly, it is not. I'm not super into it. Not that I don't like it. I am quite fond of rock. It's just I prefer electronica more. Okay. Man, I gotta get into this. Sweet, another stream. Yes, I will have a stream every Tuesday at roughly 4:30 PST. Hello, Robbie Robinson. I remember you from the last streams. Well, I remember you from the last stream, at least. I don't know if you were in all of them. Uh-oh. Do I have... I do have both opacities on. That's odd. Maybe it's because it's so small. Man, I gotta... Oh. I need to get into the swing of things. This is gonna be... I haven't drawn for a little bit. Hello, Zemin Ho. I'm also an American, but I am of Irish descent. Well, that is interesting. And I mean that quite sincerely. Woo-wee! This is going to be a tough one to draw. Now, see, the thing about this thing, if you saw my Rust Shambler on Twitter, this is not of the same universe, but it would be considered of the same style. Oh man, it's already off to a bad start. It's going to be difficult to draw. Not difficult to draw, but I am kind of at a bit of a loss for choice here. They listen to Monster Cat. I do. I was subscribed to Monster Cat. I don't think I'm subscribed to them anymore. The people they kept featuring weren't exactly to my tastes. I still listen to Tasty though. At least I'm quite sure I do. What are you drawing? Says the Lone Rider. I am drawing a Harold Shambler, or something like that. This thing's gonna look like a whole lot of nothing for a long time, but I promise you that in the end it will look like something. And that there is a bit of method to this madness. I just need to get into the swing of things, because these things that I draw, freeform robots, while they don't really look, I don't really have any rules per se, they do kind of require a state of mind to be drawn. And I'm not quite in that state of mind yet. So it might take a while. This might prove to be significantly harder than just call me Eric. It's kind of strange you saying all my name. Also, I'm from Brazil. Well, I don't know. I just say the name. Just say the whole shebang. I'm drawing this quite small, smaller than I should be drawing. Which is kind of to my own detriment, I'm thinking. It's already too small. Oops. Unlike Pluto, unlike Pluto, the sun. Chat delay. Yes, there is a massive chat delay, as I have established. The chat delay is not something I think. Well, I have decided not to address it as of yet, but I can, should it become an issue. Alright, already we're having some problems here with my drawing, so I'm going to address those issues. Make it about that big, looks fine. And then we're going to trace over that, because I made it far too small. Address these issues while they are still minor. The lines are far too fat for my liking. You can draw this back down to 4, and then we're going to start it over again. There we go. I like that thinness much better. I was drawing far too small. I don't know why, but in Krita, for some reason, I find it much harder to gauge where I am on the canvas. And I don't know why. I mean, the displays aren't particularly different from one another from Photoshop to Krita. What city are you from, my dude? I live out here in Philadelphia. I will not narrow it down to the city, but I will tell you that I live in the Pacific Northwest. Something to take note of, things happening in other games. Ursus Overwatch new heroes out. Yes. Is the Shambler anyway related to or included the same universe as Zodiac Hunters? No, it is included in a different universe. I have a lot of them. For better or worse. Okay, I see where I want to take this now. Fuck, that is so annoying. This little, I lose, my thing drops for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. See, did it again. If I press too hard, it does that, but that means I can't draw confident dark lines as much as I want to. I need to actively limit myself. But this will give us the opportunity to put more detail into the drawing. The Shambler, saw that Gaijin Culture Shock. I don't get that one. Back to Arisa, what you were saying. I don't play Overwatch anymore, but she does look cool. Not cool enough to make me come back to the game, but she does look cool. Oh man, that is annoying. I don't know if it's a problem with my tablet, or if it's a problem with the program, because I never had the problem when I was drawing in Photoshop, but Photoshop was a while ago. You drew the thumbnail. Yes, I drew the thumbnail. It was for the Synergy contest. It is actually in Warframe, embarrassingly enough, because it is quite a horrible fucking drawing. Alright, that's where I wanted that. Hello, the Geek Guy 2000. Back to what I was saying about something else. I forget what. The this is from a different universe, not one that I would ever want to do anything seriously with, unfortunately. This universe was inspired by a very beautiful piano song I heard. I forget what it is called. I can easily find it because I know where I saw it. But this basically takes place in a post-apocalyptic, of course, world where most people were wiped out in a war with a bunch of robots, but the difference is the war with the robots aren't exactly like normal post-apocalyptic robots. They are pretty unintelligent, actually, but they kind of just grew powerful one day, and their whole deal is that they kind of locate based on sound. Not echolocation, but they detect sound very, very carefully, so no one in the universe talks. If you want to post, Austin, that image last time in chat, I can look at it now because I have my chat open on my crap top this time. So I would be happy to look at it, because I know I neglected to do so last time. No, don't want to do that. Hello, Rev Sagan, I remember you. Glad you could make it again. And I know some people were displaying... I don't know how to word it properly. They weren't... they were disappointed that they weren't able to tune into the stream because of their time zones. So if you have a suggestion for an easier time zone, like don't like give me like just say 3 hours earlier or 3 hours later or something like that, and I can attempt to plan accordingly. But like I always say, my schedule is extremely volatile, so I don't know if I would be able to support that or not. Is this Shambler near as terrifying as the one in Darkest Dungeon? People tell me these things look terrifying. I don't think they look terrifying. I think they look kind of silly, honestly. They're terrifying in what they can do to people, but they're not as visually imposing, I wouldn't think. Oh, that looks like a smiley face. Let's not do that. Okay. Do I play Smite? I do not play Smite. Not a fan of MOBAs. I play Paladins, though. Quite fond of that game. I actually like it more than I like Overwatch. I don't think it's a better game. I think it's objectively a worse game, but I enjoy it far more. So take from that what you will. 1 second while I look at Mr. Morphus's image here on my other computer. I don't know why you're not able to post links in chat. I have it so that no spam is allowed, but I thought that was just for bright caps or something like that. Oopsie doodle. Oh, that is quite good. I like the heavy emphasis on your blacks. I would be interested to see the finished work. The only I can't obviously base how it looks based on the unfinished thing. I would say that your put some more midtones, or just keep in mind midtones when you're finishing it. But again, I haven't seen the full thing, so I can't judge it quite properly. But it's looking very good. I'm excited to see the final project. Hello, Tishan Grant. Oh, do I play? Oh, you're catching up with me saying I don't play Smite. Oh yeah, I know the Shambler in Darkest Dungeon. I played Darkest Dungeon. Played being the operative word. I stopped playing when they finally unleashed the Darkest Dungeon because I'm like, this is the stupidest bullshit grindy garbage ever. Just no, not fun. I made it through that entire game without losing a single fucking person, and I wasn't gonna play their bullshit game at the end of it just because they're like, ooh, it's dark and brooding and you have to make sacrifices, or, you know, I could just fucking stop. So that was my decision with that. How is your day going? Today's going fine. I had some friends over last night and I ate too much food, so I'm not feeling very good, but I'm quite happy as of right now. That's an eye. Okay, it's coming. Oh man, if I'm gonna draw this just detail, it's gonna take a while. So I'm actually gonna do something here. I don't normally do this, especially not for something like this, but oh fuck you. Let's bring it up even further. Okay.
There you go.
No, let's not do that. That's gonna ruin everything. Especially with my proportions I normally go with these guys. Bring this bad boy back down to 4. Yeah, I'm interested to play Horizon Zero Dawn. Two problems though. I do not think my computer can handle it, and I am currently trying to save money for TennoCon, so I'm not buying that. I'll buy it for sure once it goes on sale, though.
Yep.
First game I want to play is Nier Automata, though.
Yep.
My friend said he was going to buy it for me for my birthday, so I am expecting that to come to me via Steam gift very shortly. If he remembers, I'll have to remind him.
There you go.
Oops. Nope. Stop it. This guy's gonna be stream poison, isn't he? I don't think very many people are going to enjoy this particular stream because this thing isn't the most visually interesting until he is done. Unlike my Zodiac Hunters, which kind of, right from second one, once the face gets drawn, you kind of are like, oh, that's a thing. Oops, nope. Let's just live with that. No, that was Dead Space. Oh, it's PS4 exclusive? Shit, I thought it came out on PC as well. My bad. More reason for me to get a PS4. I'm wondering if I should multicast these streams on Twitch as well. I think that would bork my internet completely, though, so that's something I'll have to carefully consider. All my viewers are on YouTube anyway, so that's why I don't do it on Twitch by default, but maybe I would get more viewers from Twitch. Or Picardo. Well, not Picardo. There's a million billion people on Picardo. There's a million billion people on Twitch, but there's a million billion things on Twitch, so I can imagine people would be primarily interested in one particular subgenre or another, which might grant me some viewership, but I'm not particularly interested. This is not a Zodiac Hunter. This is a Harold Shambler, which is from a different universe of mine that was inspired by a very beautiful piano song. The nature of the universe is not clear from the piano song, by the way, so don't... I might play the piano song, it's very pretty. It's very, very calm. But it inspired into me an image of a mass... Well, I don't want to explain what it inspired in me, because that sounds just geeky and weird, but it inspired a very pretty, serene image in my head, and I created a universe to go with that image and why it would be that way. A lot of graves.
Yep.
And yes, and you know what? I've decided, fuck it, I am going to play that song after a little bit. It's quite pretty. Oof. It's okay, I suppose. Do it sometime, says Tishan Grant. I'm not sure what that is in response to, because again, the stream delay is very long. I apologize for that. I will address it next stream, or at least I will attempt to, and we'll see how it works. This didn't quite come across in the preliminary sketch as I wanted it to. I want this to look kind of mean, kind of gross. That's better. Like a something that evokes the idea of a shrimp or a crab. That doesn't look very good, does it? Fuck this fucking break. It's so annoying. See, look at that. It has to be an issue with my fucking tablet. No frame of reference though that I can try because Paladins doesn't. Paladins. Photoshop. I can no longer afford it. Okay, so Robbie Robinson says, let me understand the lore of the drawings. This guy is from a universe where I honestly haven't fleshed out the lore of it very much. It's a massive nuclear winter. Robots became not quite sentient, but they became rebellious. They just kind of wander around like animals. Yep, by a beautiful piano song. That is correct. And in particular, the image I got was of a man walking through a nuclear winter snowfield, putting flowers on a mass grave site. And I'm like, well, why is it a nuclear winter? Why is there this massive ruined city in the background, and why are there so many graves? And why is he not talking? Because that was another thing I wanted, is that there's a shitload of emphasis on a lot of emphasis on silence in the universe. Yeah, you're pretty on, Robbie Robinson, with that. It's they can't quite teleport. They move very fast, and they just kind of wander along. Hello, Chaotic Spark. I remember you from previous streams. I'm glad to see you back. Makes me very happy to see returning viewers. As I expected, streams after my first one have dropped significantly in viewership, so it is very makes me very happy to see people who come back for more streams. That ruins it, doesn't it? These things also don't really they don't like have a shitload of weapons and anything like that. They're just really a lot of brute force, and they are very difficult to kill. This is a much lower technologically world than the Zodiac Hunter one. Let's take a look at that. Ah, fuck this damn issue with my tablet ruining my lines. They look all gross because I have to go back in and draw them again. Fucking annoying. That didn't quite evoke what I was going for, so I'm going to have to make some little changes here. I want more bristles. Bristles. Hello, Federico Scapin and Chaotic Spark. I am drawing a Herald Shambler from a different universe than the other one, the Zodiac Hunter. Cheetah Fast or Jet Fast? Cheetah Fast. Not even Cheetah Fast. Like, I'd say horse at maximum breakneck speed fast. Feral machines. Yep, they are very much. That is a great way to describe them. They're just a bunch of feral machines roaming this nuclear hellscape, and they track primarily based upon sound. So everyone has to be very quiet. Not just any sound, but specifically human speech. So people can wander around and shit, but can't talk. And they have a massive detection radius, like 50 miles. Old War mass gravesite. Warframe heads on guns. I think that'd be a little on the nose. I could imagine some sort of mass burial site of some sort, maybe a tomb. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna put a little bristle here. I'm gonna have to come back in and redefine some of these lines because they're all kind of uniform right now and they're looking very boring. Fuck that! So annoying. Oh, I wish I knew what that was. It only started happening in Krita, but it hasn't happened in Krita the entire time, which leads me to worry that it might be an issue with my tablet, which would be something I cannot address, so I am hoping it is not that. I'm going to go ahead and put on that piano song, actually. Uno momento. Because that song's almost done. Oh, that's right, because I have that. Let me just open it up here. It's going to take me just a brief second to go find it. We can listen to the entire album also, because it is quite pretty. I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Yeah, I think that's the proper one. Okay. I think this is the proper one. Alright. Turn the sound down a wee bit. Or we can leave it at that. It's not exactly overpowering sound. Goodbye, Stan. I can't even attempt to pronounce that name, but goodbye. Now we gotta go on and draw the rest of the body. Or not the body, but the head. Go down a bit in size. Or actually, no, we'll go back up in form. And, we'll go ahead and draw this part. If this was real and those came to Earth, I would die. I'm too goofy. Oh. Yeah. It's a rough world. This doesn't look quite what I was hoping. It needs a bit more structural integrity. And let's just make it a bit more knotted up in there. Oh, shit, don't go to sleep on me, motherfucker. Oh, God, I hate my crap top so bad. Holy shit, I hate my crap top. I've hated it since the second I fucking bought the goddamn thing. Just always goes to sleep, all the time. Whoops. And if we can have this come back down to here as an additional little thing. Yeah, that'll be more apparent once I fix up the lines and such. trust me, this is going to look a lot better once it's done. That's the other thing with these guys. They look pretty shit until the last second, where they look still pretty shit, but they look like shit that actually means something. Your art looks goofy, but it's great. Well, thank you. I'm not sure if I would... No, it does look kind of goofy. I kind of like the idea of stuff that doesn't look super intimidating, but is still not stuff that's like, ooh, it's a goofy clown, it's gonna kill you, but stuff that like you're like, what the shit is that? Is that supposed to be intimidating? And then it wrecks people's shit. Stuff that doesn't look immediately intimidating is very interesting and cool to me. There's another question someone posted up here I meant to answer, or I started reading, but I forgot to read the rest of it. What do you think about DK Die? I don't watch DK Diamand's videos. I don't watch any other Warframe YouTubers' videos. What is the name of the piano song? The piano song is literally called Piano 1 from, I forget what the guy's name is, but it's unfortunate. That is what it is. He names all of his things Piano 1, Piano 2. At least in this particular composition. Fuck. Straight lines, David. Come on. Come on! Fuck. That looks good. Way softer than what you'd use for the Zodiac Hunters. What is this? This is a Herald Shambler. And it will become more apparent. It's giving off a Grineer type vibe. Yeah, I can see that. Doesn't quite look like how I imagine it to look, but the vibe comes off well enough. Alright, this is the next part, is where this shit gets hard. I have to start drawing. This is also the part where it starts to become more physically apparent, though. So that is a plus. I'm looking, like I said, the sketch is like literally half an inch tall, but I really liked it. It's just a massive pen. Okay, kind of seeing what I went for here. Masks and weird fishes because it doesn't have logic in our brains. Yeah, big fan of that kind of stuff. Fuck, that is annoying. It has to be a problem with my tablet. Because why else would drawing too hard affect that, right? It wouldn't. That's my answer. This looks far too smooth. Hello, Mr. Bullet, Professor of Ballistics. And hello, Carlos Inigue. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry if I butchered that. Iniguez. I don't think this is actually even the song. If you was in the room with the Grineer, what would you do? I'd probably die. Guess I'll die. It's going to have a somewhat porcelain mask for a face. No, this is not. These dudes are literally just a mass of various shitty robotic parts that kind of rose themselves. Then they kind of attempted to imitate humans' movement, but not in a particularly interesting way. If you could make a frame, what would it based on, and what would it be based on, and what would its playstyle be? I designed a summoner frame that I still think would be fun, and now that Nidus exists, I think it's feasible. And its whole deal was it's fucking overcomplicated as shit, but basically you use abilities in certain orders to build up charges that make other. It's hard as hell to explain, so it would never ever be feasible in game. But I think it would be quite fun nonetheless. Maybe not for Warframe, but a different game. It's starting to be kind of ugly, unfortunately, but the vibe is there. This looks like too much like a mouth, so I'm not happy with that, but I can attempt to fix that. Or it'll probably be fixed later once I get through the other stuff. Whoops. And yeah, that first piano song you heard was not the one that inspired me. It's just from this album. This is the song that inspired me. And I'm going to turn it up because it's really pretty so you can hear that background. It just evokes winter so well. Yep, this is the song. Okay. These things don't even really have mandibles, to be honest. They're just hunks of metal, and they just kind of ram themselves at shit, and they kind of develop crude arms of a sort and kind of flail about with them. Oops. Whoops. That looks okay. This is pretty bad cloth, which is disappointing because I'm a huge fan of cloth. I think cloth is very interesting design-wise. This is piano 2. I'll be sure to look at the guy's name in a second here, because I forget what his name is, which is a travesty, because he's very good. Let me actually just flash it up on stream here, who cares? This is Bruno Sanfilippo. Bruno Sanfilippo. Very talented. And it is called... Yep, Piano Textures 2. 2. Very beautiful song. But yeah, this song, very strong imagery. And we can listen to the whole album. It's not, this is by far, in my opinion, the best song on there, but the rest of it is also quite nice. We can make this a super chill stream. Would you make a new planet on Warframe? Yeah, Tau, and I have an idea for how I think it should look, but they're gonna take it somewhere else entirely, I'm sure. Whoops. Yeah, maybe today having a super chill stream is good. I help my stomach. Okay, that's decent cloth. Decently clothy. Let's go ahead and still want that cloth to come through there, but I want to make it clear that there's, whoops, machinery back there. Oh dear. Someone's calling me. Oh, geez. Pardon me. 1 second. I have to answer this. Sorry about that. That was work, so I had to answer. Let us resume from where we left off. It's quite the somber stream today, isn't it? Now we want... I believe that is the end of that song. Oh, I forgot to toggle it back. There you go. Should be able to see things once more. I will be sure to... I'll actually turn on my preview in the my other computer here. No, get up to where it's streaming, bruh. That's too thin. I don't like... Well, too late now, isn't it, David? Oops. Is my mic on? Once more. Double check. Yes, my mic is on. Good. My mic sounds nice. Check 1. My mic sounds nice. Check 2. My mic sounds nice. Check 3. Mic sounds nice. Check 4. Fuck you. I need to draw this thing's other head. It's really starting to piss me off, this shit. I'm also going to turn my preview stream off. Everything seems to be fine. But seriously, this shit is pissing me off. Stupid head. Looks so dumb. these things are meant to not really have an identifiable face. Ruins the purpose. So in fact, good music, says Tishwan Grant. Bruno San Filipino is very good, even though I forgot his name until like 20 minutes ago. Or however long ago I remembered or I looked at the video. Goodbye, King 170. I also have work in the morning now. That was fun to find out. I gotta get up. I'm a very late riser. Late sleeper, late riser. I normally go to bed at like 2 in the morning. So to find out, hey, David, can you come in at fucking 7 tomorrow? Great, good, fantastic. That's gonna be great. I normally get up at like noon. So, looking forward to that. That doesn't quite look right, does it? That looks better. Goodbye, Tishon Grant. Thank you for stopping by. I understand these aren't the most riveting streams. Maybe I should play games sometime. Oh no, that would fucking decimate my poor internet. It's unfortunately not something that I think I will be able to do ever. I used to stream my PS2 games for like my 3 friends from school. I see what I don't like about this over here. What would you say was a huge influential part of your childhood? I don't think you want the actual answer to that. I'm not quite sure. You'd have to narrow it down a bit further as to what exactly you mean by that. Like, do you mean like an artist or an event or something like that? Surprised I still have 21 viewers. Today is very chill. Almost too chill. Nonetheless. Ah, that's what I wanted to fix with this thing, that's right. These dudes don't quite work on the same rules of when in doubt, fiber out, but just throw some struts in there, it should be fine. Still looks like some horrible fucking face with a long nose. Not a fan. Oh well. Oh shit, what the hell? When'd that happen? Oh. Lame. Fuck this. Shitty tablet. Shitty program. I miss Photoshop. I wish Adobe Suite didn't cost fucking $50 a goddamn month. Just let me buy the program. I only need Photoshop and Premiere. Well, I probably need After Effects too, don't I? Oh well. Well, fuck me. That sucked. Okay, that sort of fixed the problem. Whatever. Yeah, I love old PS2 games. I love The Dirge of Cerberus. I love that game. Not many people know about it, or have tried it, rather. Very underrated in my opinion. Hello, Jack Angel. I remember you from previous streams. Whoopsie doodle. This is too much, too much cabling. These guys should be more... Well, actually, no, they do have a lot of... Doesn't GIMP work as a drawing program? Yeah, it might. I admit I'm not the biggest fan of GIMP, but it could be an alternative worth a shot. I have to practice to get back into it because I haven't used it for a while. Something about the interface has always bugged me. I don't know what. Hello, Private Dick Striker. Oh, you're yelling about Dirge? Yeah, Dirge was the shit, yo. Fucking love Dirge. 100%ed that shit. Even all those stupid secret missions. Secret missions were actually pretty goofy and fun. I liked them a lot. Goodbye, Chaotic Spark. Yeah, the Final... Yeah. That seemed to be the overwhelming complaint about the game, is it wasn't very Final Fantasy, which I agree with. Still think it was quite good, though. Nope. Don't want that. Let's just drop that right now. Fuck, that shit is annoying. You have to draw smoothly and confidently, but not too smoothly and confidently, or else the program just will say, nope, no lines for you, fucker. Got school in the morning. What better time to drink? There isn't one, Jack. There is no better time. I mean, I don't drink, so I can't really comment on that, but it sounds like a good time to drink, from what I understand about drinking. The secret missions were tough as hell. Yeah, they were pretty fucked. Chris Sabor says, what are you drawing today? I am drawing a... Fuck, I forget what I called it. Shambler? Harold Shambler? Something along those lines. You know what this needs? Needs some ports. Some good old-fashioned ports. So essentially these things are supposed to look like a fuckload of like contemporary electronic devices just kind of melted together. Tied together with cables and wiring. So like imagine just a shitload of VHS players on top of each other, and then just staple some Nokia phones in there, tie it all together with like fucking VHS cables. That good deal. Speaking of cables, I don't have nearly enough. Should emphasize those a bit. Come on, David. I have tubing, which is not what I'm looking for. So let's change up some of that tubing actually into cables. Make some of it loose. It's gonna kind of cross over with my Zodiac Hunters a bit, but that's fine. The tubing is more of a departure than looking like RFID would be a similarity. So, Krita is quite a complex software. Yep, not a fan of it. It is proven to, if there's one word I could use to describe my experience with Krita so far, it is unnecessarily frustrating and inconvenient. Well, no, that's not one word, is it? But if there's a phrase I could use, it'd be unnecessarily frustrating and inconvenient. Like, why is it so hard to change my pressure opacity to only affect one thing? It's like a fucking nightmare. And it only affects that one brush. Like, are you kidding me? Piss off. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I mean, it's a viable alternative to Photoshop, so that's why I'm using it, but goddamn, I already miss Photoshop. And I know a lot of people think Photoshop's pretty shit for drawing, but I'm comfortable with it, so that's why I like it so much. Nope, need more wires, David. Need more wires, more wires. Wire it up. It's time to ranch it up. What's up, Brotando? Where can I throw in some more wires? I need this bad boy to look a hell of a lot messier. Hell of a lot messier. I wish I had Photoshop, because if I had Photoshop, I would have drawn that Susie no questions asked, because I know how to draw what I want Susie to look like. I want to use like a gradient on her coat to make it look kind of like a cool color blend, which I would be excited about doing. Goodbye, Eric. Thank you for tuning in. Draw some. Ugh. Damn, Daniel. Hello, Austin. Welcome back. I don't think you missed anything. Not entirely sure, but... Goodbye, Robbie. Everyone's leaving. Which is fine. I still have my quote-unquote minimum number of viewers, which I'll never follow anyway. If it falls below 10, I'm just going to feel sad for myself. I'm not going to stop streaming or anything like that. What the fuck was I doing up here? You know, we can draw some cording, make that look like less of a mosquito. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, actually. Oh, fuck, now it looks really like a mosquito. Shit. Here we go. Let's... That'll just make it look like more of an eyeball. Damn. Well, maybe when I bring that back out, that'll fix that. Oh well, just ignore it, David. You gotta progress with the drawing, or else it's gonna get real boring. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep on keeping on. Okay, now we have to go in and address this. Fuck you, says that guy. Alright. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or someone else. Or if there's a follow-up to that. Oops. I should probably... No, we'll keep it on heavy. We just gotta go in and start tearing up some of this shit. Because right now it is far too clean for cloth. Too clean for cloth. Damn, this dude's got a lot of spiky bits. Let's... No, I like that cut. You can do a little part here. It's not polite. No. Well, I don't know if there's more to that sentence or if there's a reason why he said that. I'm interested to hear. But it seems like that was just a hit-and-run attack. Oof. Those are... Normally I'm decent at drawing, like, tears and shit. This doesn't seem like a good day for me today on tears. Or art in general, to be honest. It's been kind of rough art stream. Those look like fucking flames. Oh well. Oh god. Don't feel good there. Ugh. This is world. No. Yes? No, yes, no. No, I know what we'll do. It's kind of like a weird pokey section out of this. That's what we'll do. And then just draw that up. Okay, that looks okay. Did you attempt trying other software? I have used Krita, GIMP, Paint Tool SI, and Photoshop. Those are the only drawing programs I have ever used. I don't really enjoy GIMP's interface or what it offers. I didn't give Paint Tool SI a whole lot of time, admittedly, but that was because, from what I understood, it only drew in vector, which is not what I am interested in for the purposes of my art. Again, I might be wrong, that's just what I understood of it. What else was there? Photoshop is the one I prefer, and Krita is a viable alternative. It's just not as user-friendly, but it's fucking free, so can't complain. I'm also just severely disappointed with its lack of text options. That is the one thing that it sorely needs. Like, the other things are just preference that this doesn't quite cover for me, but fucking text is such a pain in the dick to change. Rips and tears are tough, yes. Going back to FF spin-offs, did everyone try Crystal Chronicles? No, I did not try Crystal Chronicles. Yeah. I always thought it looked kind of interesting, but it came out around the time that I was starting to get tired of RPGs. Like, I played nothing but RPGs, like, all the time, so I started to get tired of them. That's why I never finished Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X, and I'm like, you know what? I've played, like, 30 RPGs. I just got off Star Ocean till the end of time. I 100%ed that game. Holy shit, I would highly recommend nobody ever do that. That took me a long time. I like Star Ocean till the end of time, even its shitty twist I thought was not too horrible. Oh, those are baby lines. Oh, those are baby spikes. Those are really baby spikes. Well, that's what I get for drawing too small, don't I? Well, let's lay in the bed we made. Except for this one. This is going to be a big spike. Just got to zoom out. War saddle getting late. Goodbye. If I can't tell if you're leaving or if you're coming in and you're like, oh, it's late, dude. Either or. Hello, goodbye. Okay, we're gonna go with Cheaty McCheaty Face here. Okay, didn't let me. See, this is another issue with Krita. It's like, oh yeah, you want to select 2 tools at once, right? That's how that works. Whoops. Oh, it's just slow. This tool is frustrating. That might be a design element I'll just have to abandon. Because that looks quite ugly. And I think I am going to abandon it. Or at the very least, heavily modify it. Skeletons Gamer, what are you making? I am making a Shambler, Harold Shambler. Harold J. Shambler. You know Harold. Fucking, what did I just press? Okay, there we go. It is not from any game in particular, so that will answer probably your next question. Well, that's not straight, is it? And it looks like shit, too. Whatever. Deal with it. Deal with it. It's a freeform robot. You're not supposed to question it this much. The fact that you're even looking at a reference kind of defeats the purpose, David. Fucking idiot. Fuck that guy. You know who I hate the fucking most? Stallord. That dude's an asshole. Should probably just blow his brains out. Because he's the fucking worst person I've ever fucking met in my entire life, and I hate him so much. Whoops. Oof. My butt. No. What the shit is this? What is it? I don't even know. Doesn't look good, that's what. Shit. I'm just mashing buttons. Stop zooming in so much, you fucker. Every time you hear me yell at someone, it's me. So don't worry about it. I'm never gonna yell at you guys. Fuck. 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 There we go. Fuck. Fuck. There we go. Well, that still looks pretty shit, doesn't it? Oh well. Just... Fuck. Ugh, looks... Garbo. Garbo, garbo, garbo. Man. 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 Oh, I wish I could draw straight lines. Well, that just looks improbable, doesn't it? Here, let's just tie those together a little bit more. Oh, the air smells so good. And I mean that one, seriously. Rainy, beautiful day out. Well, not beautiful in the sense that most people would imagine, but it is a calm, relaxing, rainy day. The smell of rain and fresh cut grass over the hay fields is fucking delicious. Cold as shit, though. Well, for me, anyway. Oh, I gotta go back to drawing the rip and tear. I'm surprised I still have over 10 viewers. I would have thought everyone would have ran screaming to the hills. Look out, they say. StallordD's using potent sleep magic to knock everyone to sleep. At least his music's nice, though. That's what they'd say. Oh, that hair. When in doubt, fiber out. Yup, yup. Except this doesn't quite apply here because it's not RFID fiber. But yeah, when in doubt, just throw some fucking lines on there. Who cares? Those rips do not look good. Try and put some perspective on this shit. Oof. Just ugly. Ugly! BioShock's great. Except for BioShock Infinite. Fuck that game. You wanna make the stream interesting? Tell me why you think BioShock Infinite's great. I fucking hate that game. I will argue with you. Well, let me preface that a bit more. I think BioShock Infinite is the worst BioShock game by a vast margin, and I think that it is grossly overrated. And I think that it does not deserve nearly as much praise as it's gotten. And people keep claiming it is a lot of things it is not. I think on its own merits, it is a mediocre first-person shooter at best. Some more easily pleased people might consider it a fantastic first-person shooter. I won't argue with them too much. But I think that from objective point of view, it is a mediocre first-person shooter and a horrible departure from the rest of the BioShock series. And I think that BioShock 2 gets far more hatred than it deserves. BioShock 2 is the best. I think I like BioShock 1 a bit better still, but I think it's fucking better than Infinite. Tell you that. Streaming an hour and a half, and you haven't even done the upper body yet. You're the worst artist ever. Oh my god. We gotta fix this. Fuck. Stop ruining my lines. They'd be so much better if you stop. We'll just do it over again. Whoops. Do any of you guys play Paladins, by the way? None of my friends want to play Paladins with me. I'm not particularly interested in like forming a group or anything, but I'm just wondering if you guys have tried it and what your thoughts are. Because my friends don't want to talk to me about it. It's like Gears of War Judgment, overrated and kind of stupid. Yep. I think it's a hell of a lot stupid too, especially the DLC. Like I very rarely put down a game I've bought because I'm done with it. Like, normally, very rarely am I like, you know what? No, this isn't worth my time. I did that for BioShock Infinite's DLC. This first DLC made me want to vomit my guts out, and then the second DLC, like within the first 10 minutes, I'm like, this is bullshit. And then the first 10 minutes of actual gameplay, I'm like, you know what? No. Just fucking no. Like, you know what's great? You know what people love about the BioShock series? Fucking stealth sequences! Wow! With everyone's favorite character, Elizabeth. You know how much the internet loves her. It's not like she's a really poorly defined, has really stupid character motivations. And not really, like, we want to make a... Nah, they did fine with that part. I'm not going to bash that part. I was going to say, they, like, bash their, making her, like, a useful sidekick. Paladins, it's an okay game. Overwatch for poor people. Yeah. Pretty darn close. Let's draw a box. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go on this. I'm going to make a decision now and say once the torso is done, I'm going to call it. And don't worry, that's not nearly as short as you think it is. There's more than you would imagine. But I'm going to finish everything above this line. And then I'm going to call it. It'll still be a little bit on the short side, but like it'll be like 2 hours instead of my normal 3. You interested? Oh god. Interested in Paladins, you want to play it. I would recommend it. It's free to play. It's a bit grindy. Luckily I came in before they made it grindy, so I kind of got grandfathered into not having to deal with their bullshit. shamelessly they're ripping off Overwatch. I don't think Paladins is ripping off Overwatch as much as everyone thinks they are. I definitely think they're taking a lot of cues from it, but I don't think it's this like blatant clone. Whoops. I mean, it's not like Overwatch is exactly the most original IP ever. I also think Paladins is the map design in Paladins is far and away better than Overwatch is, in my opinion. And I'm sure you could argue that that's because the map design isn't super in depth. It's just kind of whatever, throw this shit out there. But Overwatch's heavy focus on chokes is pure poison, in my opinion. Poke at the choke is the worst, most boring gameplay ever. And the fact that Overwatch not only focuses on it, but emphasizes, or intentionally focuses on it, is, like, vomit-inducing. Because it places several characters in the necessary class, which is never good. And despite their best attempts to nerf said characters, they still remain quite powerful. What do you play it on? I don't know if you're talking to someone else or if you're talking to what I play Paladins on. I play everything on PC now. I don't play consoles anymore. Don't have enough money. Not more money. People think Warframe is... Yeah, they're very similar games. I think Paladins is closer to Overwatch than Destiny is to Warframe, but I still don't think it's a rip-off. At the same time, though, if you don't have respect for high-res, I don't blame you. What they did with fucking... what's that game where you skate? A lot? Tribes. What they did with the Tribes was terrible and upsetting. 1 second. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Sorry, as Rebecca would say. As its own full-length film. Most games, I think, would be quite good as full-length films, but that is not what we... That is not the world we live in. Maybe one day. I have to remember where I was. I kind of lost my train of thought. Oh, sorry I'm so quiet. Like I said, today is a very chill stream. To excess, perhaps. So once this album is over, I will energize things back up with some different music. Just drawing. What are you drawing? I am drawing a Harold Shambler. Harold J. Shambler. You know Harold. It is not from any particular fiction. It is a thing of my own creation. What do you guys think about commissions? Would any of you, and I'm not saying, hey, are you going to write yourself down on a contract for paying me money, but would you legitimately, honestly, buy a sketchy commission from me because I'm trying to raise money for TennoCon, and I've considered sketches or starting like some sketch commissions as a way to raise the said money, but I'm afraid that no one would buy them, and I would feel kind of as like a douche. Also, they would be pay what you want commissions, so I would fully expect to kind of get not as nearly as much money as I would if I was charging a flat rate, but nonetheless, I don't feel comfortable defining a value of money for my work. But you've seen my level of quality before. It wouldn't be quite this high, to be honest. It would probably be sketchier. But I would be more than happy to draw for the minimum price would be $1 because I don't value myself. But man, this music's real chill. Did it autoplay to like Atrium Crusaria or something? Because I don't remember this on the album. This sounds way more ambient than I remembered it being. Def Commission on the reg. Yeah, well, you're in luck. Like I said, when you catch up to my voice, you'll hear it. But I'm going to charge it for a minimum of $1. Pay what you want. So if you think, you know what, I'll throw $3 StallordD's way. I'd be like, fuck yeah, $3. I don't think I'm going to get as much money as I need from the commission, but nonetheless, it would help mitigate some of the monetary damage. It would make it more likely that I am able to go to TennoCon. The way you draw humans with the way you drew the Orkin in your lore vids was straight on point. Those took a lot of time. And they also didn't have faces. I'm comfortable with drawing people without faces. So is it wrapped in cloth? Yes, it is wrapped in cloth. Is it very tight tarpaulin over it? Okay, this is seriously absurdly ambient music. What the hell is this, Atrium Crusaria? Oh, yeah, see, it auto-played. I had a feeling. Beautiful music. If you want to keep listening to ambient music, Moods Volume 1, A Rainy Day from Ambispheric, who's a very good channel, and I recommend their music. We're going to stop right there, Criminal Scum. And we're going to go play something a bit more energetic. Haha. Any day now. There we go. Still have to play it quiet though, because this music will very easily overpower me. Oh my god. Come on, program. There we go. Finally. I hate it when it does that. Okay. This isn't quite up to par as I expected. Most of my proportions are much smaller than I had originally drafted them to be. But nonetheless, the overall appearance is similar. three-dimensional. Aha. All the chocolates I had fused together. Oh, that sounds. I love chocolate pretzels. Those things are great, man. The salt and the sweetness, fucking amazing. Yeah, this is much smaller than I had intended it to be. Oh well. Yeah, it just looks... doesn't look as cool as my... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm looking at my drawing here, and I'm seeing what I had initially intended, so that kind of misinterpreted that there. So there's still a chance to redeem that cool design element later on down the line. I will reattempt that later. For now, we're just going to finish off the rest of what was above the cloth waist, sort of. Oopsie doodle. Whew. That's going to be tougher to draw than I had expected. Hello, meme tickle flowers. Meme mene tickle flower, whatever. You get the point. You get the point. Yeah, once this top part's done, I think it'll look a lot better. Right now it just looks like some kind of shitty bot, which it is, as I always say, but it's not meant to look this shitty. I kind of fucked it up. I relied too much on my, this is way too loud music, by the way. Turn that down a wee bit. Initially, like I said, it's supposed to look like tacked on VCRs. I went too reliant on my video. Goodbye, Night 23. Yeah, I went too reliant on my sketch. It defeats the purpose of freeform robots. You've talked about this a million times. Can you fucking stop being such a horrible person for once in your goddamn life, David? Fuck you. You're so horrible. God, I hate myself. I'm the worst person I know. Totally missing the mark with this. Oops. Gotta draw. That's right. I gotta draw the lines confidently and smooth, but not too confident, or else it just doesn't work. Carpenter Brett's the best. Lone Rider says, so what is its face? It doesn't have a face. Well, it has many faces. Speaking of, gotta kind of go back in here and finish this part off. Came across okay. Not quite what I was intending. There we go. That comes across much better. And let's, nope, let's not do that. How about we don't ruin your drawing? Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Okay, we can salvage this. Even if it doesn't immediately come across apparent on the head, you can at least get some of that desired effect on the torso. Back up to 18 streamer or viewers. Wow. In the big times, baby. And I mean that because, like, surprised people still watch this. Schlock. Okay, we can make this a bit more visually interesting too. Tech Noir's the tits? Yeah, Carpenter Brett's the best. Love him. Hotline Miami is the best. Hotline Miami 2 is also okay. I know he didn't do the music for Hotline Miami 1, but I can legitimately say with quite seriously that I wouldn't have liked Hotline Miami 2 nearly as much as I did if Carpenter Brett hadn't been producing music for it. What is this ugly piece of... Draw some sockets. Oh. Computer went to sleep again. Whatever, I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. I got this overlay here, which again, if you want it to not be there, let me know. I don't think it's really distracting that much because my stream isn't the most visually intense, so you don't need maximum screen real estate, really. Okay, he's fixing up. This giant plate here, I can fix this. That's what I keep saying. I can fix this. It looks terrible. It looks nothing like what I wanted it to look like, but I can fix it. Just gotta put in the time. Kind of bullshit my way back on point. Whoops. We can make this work. Come on, you shitty computer. Whoops. Shouldn't have drawn these upper wires first. Whatever. Oh man, I'm being too quiet. You gotta talk, bro. You gotta talk or it's not a good stream. Come on, man. Oh man, my head hurts. Holy shit. Oof. Wow, my head hurts all of a sudden. What's that about, I wonder? I haven't the foggiest. Oh well, we're almost done with the stream. Wasn't a very good one today, but nonetheless, almost done. Whoops. That looks like shit. Here, let's incorporate some lines from up top. Trying so desperately to make this thing look visually interesting. Having a hard time. Okay. Salvaging is being done. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Wasn't a fan of this. Wasn't a fan of this at all. Okay, that looks a bit better. It's coming in. It's coming in. Okay, now this is where it gets even weirder. I might call it early because we're almost down to the magic number. And I'm not being very interesting today. So my heart's not quite in it for whatever reason. Maybe I'm still too tired from last night because I stayed up way too late and I ate way too much shitty food and shit. Might have overexerted my poor fat baby self. Someone asked a question when they needed. Yeah, I know. But still. What's the point of coming to watch me stream if I'm not talking to you? Otherwise you just wait till the thing's finished. That's not what we want. This will work. Try spinning. That's a good trick. Message retracted. Message retracted. What are you doing, Tenno? Tenno, what are you doing? Ugh, despite me feeling like utter shit, I'm still quite hungry. My fucking fatness and my gluttony cannot be stopped. Yeah, okay. Just repeating that message you had sent prior with proper grammar this time. Whoops. Alright, it's coming. It's coming together. Not nearly as cold on this as I was when I started anymore. Still not 100% on it, but it's coming together, so I am satisfied that by the end of this, it will resemble something decent. Do you use Spotify or something? I want to listen to this playlist. I do not. I use Windows Media Player. Music I own. Sometimes I listen to stuff on YouTube, like today I listened to a couple things, but normally it's going to be stuff on my desktop. Or not desktop, but you get my documents. This is the Fury. F-U-R-I-O-S-T. Please buy it. They need more money. The game was fantastic. Underrated. It was an excellent display of potential. So give them more money, please. Fucking love Wave Shaper. Wave Shaper's fantastic. I don't know where they're from. I know Carpenter Brett's from France. That's about all I know. Let's not have a looping cord this time, because that's just boring. Stop being a hack. Man, I'm gonna have to refix these lines. Well, I'm not gonna have to, but I'm seriously considering it. Oh, we're still above the magic number. You people are very loyal. I appreciate that. I appreciate your loyalty. Okay, he's coming. I still want to fix this. We'll make this like shitty paint or something. How about we don't do that? God, I love how far this program lets you zoom backwards. It's a fucking lifesaver for people like me who don't use layers as much as they should. Oops. Whoops. There we go. Almost done. For now. Hello, Shively. It's Rebecca. It's a card of good fortune. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, Shively. It's not Rebecca from Warframe. It's a reference that I don't think any of you are going to get. Because Shively Humperdinck is not nearly as subscribed to as he should be. Fucking, he needs to be viral. He deserves it. More than any shitty YouTuber I've ever seen, he deserves it. And of course, perhaps because of that merit, he will never be. It's a crying shame. So we had fucking Wave Shaper, Carpenter Brett, Danger, and now we get Lorne? It's like this soundtrack is the best soundtrack ever or something. Seriously, go buy this soundtrack. Do it right now. It's so good. Oh, I need to address whatever the fuck I was doing here. Whoops. What are these? What are these? He screamed, asking himself. It's the one downside that freeform robots have is that you'll come back to something you drew a long time ago and you're like, what the fuck is that? I don't even know what that was supposed to be. That looks terrible. Stop it. And now, oof. Gotta dry this part. I love it when people reference my stuff. It makes me feel like I made something good for once. If I can get a piece of that zeitgeist, baby, I want it. I need that zeitgeist all up in my body. Better. Let's put some more bolts on there, sure. That'll make people think that looks interesting. Oh, I'm such a hack. Oopsie doodles, I just rolled on my rolly chair over my pants. Almost ripped myself out of my chair. Nope, stop it. If it's all in one rip, it's gonna look really boring. If you have too many rips, it's gonna start looking real terror bad. That looks kind of like a rip. That looks kind of like something, doesn't it? You know, as much as I love Lorne, I'm gonna skip these two songs. Whoops. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up again, didn't I? Whoops. Do it right, keep it tight, see you on the flip side. Bye-bye, Jack. Ugh. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's at least get the preliminary shit out of the way, but I think I'm almost done with this. Fuck you. Hello, Dark Dragon 277. Nope. Oh, that's a great glitch. Try spinning. That's a good trick. Alright, let's at least get the preliminary shit done on the rest of his quote-unquote arm, because it's not really an arm. Nothing of this guy can really be described with contemporary anatomy, but I'm almost done for now, I think. Try another stream next week when I have more energy. Nope. It's gotta be a big one. There we go. And that's gonna come into this one. Whoopsie shit. That one. And then this. I am drawing Dark Dragon 277, a Harold Shambler. You know Harold. From a bizarre universe of my own creation. And I am almost done. So unfortunately you showed up towards the end of the stream. But nonetheless, you will see me struggle with at least the preliminary outline for this arm, again, with heavy air quotes. No, I'm gonna need to go in. Alright, fuck it, I'm just gonna finish this then with high detail, and then just go back and do the other part later, because I'm not feeling it. If I don't have the, if my heart's no longer in the drawing, it is time to stop. Not because I'm like, fuck you guys, I don't want to stream for you anymore, but because the quality of what I am producing will significantly drop, become lazier with things. even lazier than I already am, which would seem impossible to you eagle-eyed viewer, but nonetheless, it is quite possible. And we'll stop at like 2 hours, 10 minutes, or however close I get. Harold Chandler, yeah, Harold Chandler. That wasn't a pun, I promise. But, you know. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Like I said, go buy the Fury soundtrack. Those guys need money. Go buy the game if you're into it. It's not the game's not for everyone, but the fucking music is. For most people, at least. Okay, the record, the fucking wiry nature of my Shamble Man is starting to come together. I love it when a plan comes together, because it doesn't happen often. Still not happy with that fucking garbanzo face there, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Not exactly like the rest of the design was amazing. Make this a bit more interesting, this front part, because it's kind of dull. We'll try and pretend we know how to do angles for a second. I can be your angle, or I can be your demon. You are really good at drawing. Keep up the good work, by the way. Thank you, Dark Dragon. I appreciate that. I would disagree, but I still appreciate it. Sorry, I'm being so quiet again. I'm really focusing on this part because I'm not flush with inspiration right now, so I gotta think. I don't know what reference I made. I'll take your word that it was super awesome. I don't even remember if I made a reference. My short-term memory is not good. Change this up, that's what I gotta do. Just put some eyes on there. Put some eyes. Whoops, that's not how that would look. That's not how that would look at all. This looks like some sort of cyst or death nipple. Well, no, the lens, well, that is the lens. Fuck. Then this wouldn't be nearly as high, would it? It'd be more flat. Okay, that's tolerable. Let's make a little visual interest here that no one will see anyway when zoomed out to full, but nonetheless. Gotta put as much visual pizzazz on this motherfucker as possible. This is a big thing, so it should have big bolts. Big, meaty claws. I love this song. It's a good one. Make This Right by Toxic Avenger. Still didn't fall below the magic number. My goodness, I am happy. I'm so happy. Can't you tell? Can you guys tell how happy I am? I wish I wasn't as depressing as a person as I am. I wish I was good at what I attempted to be. Whoops. Almost done. So close. Anton Sokolov made this lock. There's some Dishonored memes for you. Dishonored's a great game. Buy that game too. Tavia, well, I think the idea sounds cool, but I'm waiting to see the implementation because they could really fuck that up at the finish line. I'm hoping she's great, because that's a hell of a lot of work they put into if it's not great, that's a hell of a lot of work they put into a concept that didn't turn out so good. Like that step sequencer and shit, that's a fuckload of extra work. That's brand new shit right there. And if it doesn't pay off, it'll be severely disappointing. Hello, Nick Joy. Nice to meet you as well. Though I'm afraid to say that you are coming at the very end of the stream. So we'll not have much time to interact with each other. These things are supposed to be nonsensical, so let's go ahead and add some nonsense in there. So Grenier roller suits her as your boombox. Yeah, I could see it. I'd prefer a Corpus Locust drone, actually. If you've seen those dudes, those cute little things that fly around. I'd want one of those. Almost done. I'm going to put one last little set of details here, and then I'm going to call it. The song should end pretty much right as I'm done. If I'm correctly remembering how much is longer in this. Yeah, Tavia does have a new quest, so I'm excited for the quest at the very least. But I'm talking about her. I don't know how good she will be. And that kind of worries me. Not to say I don't have faith in DE, but they put a lot riding on this one. Or not a lot riding, but they put a lot of work into her, so it'd be unfortunate if the concept was not as cool as they had hoped. As we had all had hoped. I think I'm about done. Yeah, no, perfect timing with the music. We put in just last couple things here. Alright. I'm gonna call it there. That's about what I wanted to get done today. I thought it would go faster. Went too crazy with the details, I think. Next stream I'll be finishing this probably. I think off stream I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the flat colors. Well, not colors, but put in the blacks on its wiring. Maybe do a bit of the shading, because that part's really boring. I mean, my streams are pretty boring already, but that's really boring, so I'm gonna do that. But nonetheless, thank you for coming to watch my stream. I greatly appreciate it.
and I will see the rest of. Well, I will see you hopefully next week, Tuesday at 4:30 PST. And it will be that way every week. Thanks. See you later.